So now that you're beginning Math 125, let's talk about your path to success. And this is a document that's in your course pack, the first couple of pages in. And first of all, when we're beginning the semester, you want to go through all of these different items just to make sure you're familiar with ALEKS, make sure you're familiar with Moodle, make sure you're familiar with the class notebook in Teams. But what I want to do is I want to give you an example of a sample set of weeks 3 through 4, because one of the things that comes as a surprise to students is how often they have to get in the material. This is not high school. This is not pay attention once and I'll remember it. There is so much information so fast that you really have to stay on top of it. So if you look at this, I'm going to take, for example, Monday and Tuesday. It says begin Module 3A, and that's going to be in ALEKS. And here's an example list of the assignments in ALEKS. This is my view, not the student view. And one of the other videos shows you how to access the assignments. So it will progressively take you through. So I'm going to look at Module 3A. So I'm going to click there and begin. And this is meant to be the preparatory work to make sure you have all the prerequisite materials. This is not enough to prepare you for the test. We need so much more than just the, for example, the 19 problems that are here. You need to practice a lot more. So with that, you're also going to be watching some of the videos and taking notes. One of the other videos shows you how to access the class notebook. Again, once you're in Teams, clicking on class notebook, on content library, and then resources. And here are all of the videos that I've prepared or collected for you from the class. Now these are the longer videos, so in chapter 3, or excuse me, this one is going to be chapter 2, we're going to find all of these videos on factoring at this particular topic. While I'm doing this, I can go into my course notebook and take notes, or I can take notes on my own paper. This is a sample of my course notebook. Excuse me, my course pack that gives you that space to collect all your notes. This is something that I've created. You may or may not choose to use it, but what I want to point out is as we go through it, we have all these different places to go through, to take notes. And then what I have is a sampling of problems. Again, this is not enough to help you study, and I'm going to show how to study in a moment. But this is a sample problem. So if I'm looking through my notes, like how did I factor? Well, I can go to this page. I can look at the notes that I took from the video, and then I can go here and look at the practice problems. Now, on each set of practice problems is a QR code that you can scan. It'll take you right to the videos to show you how to use it. So clicking on that QR code, I come to this YouTube video, which will again show me all of the steps to solving these particular problems. So if you're having a little bit of a problem, you can watch the short video. This one is about 9 minutes. I think that's one of my longer videos. That will help you with the problems in the course pack. Now this video is being made while I'm still working on embedding those QR codes into all of the documents. So if you need this this PDF is the whole entire course pack. Again, keep in mind that it's 200 pages. For those in my face-to-face class, I will be providing everyone with a printed copy. I also have a printed copy available for my online students. It's hanging out outside my office, C401Y. But if you do not have a copy of the QR codes or the links to each of the videos for all of those pages in the course pack, then I provided this document here, the QR code document, that has all of these particular cases. So as you look through the document, this is the link I just clicked on. It's section 2.3. That's the link, or again, the QR code is provided. So if you want to see the short video that just does the problems in the course pack, you can either scan the QR code in the course pack or click on it there, or you can click the link in the QR code document. The biggest thing that you need to understand is, again, this class will go very, very quickly and there's a lot of information. If you're going through a piece of material and like, I don't really understand this, that's when you need to ask for help now. See me during office hours, contact me for help, go to the Center for Student Success. It won't get any better, especially content like factoring, like solving quadratic equations, that kind of thing. These will continue to go on. But the biggest thing you have to understand is you need to be engaged in this at least every other day, if not every day, especially if this is the summer course. So the other thing I want to point out is I chose this particular sample that included a test. If you'll notice, on Friday and Saturday, a full 4 or 5 days before the test, begin to go back through Chapter 1 and test review. If you are doing the review for the first time the night before, this could be really, really problematic. So make sure that you're going through extra practice problems. So the last thing to emphasize is practice problems. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about at the bottom of your assignment list, all the way down here, these are the practice problems. This is kind of like homework in the back of each section, and this is where I expect you. There are unlimited attempts. It will continue to give you more and more practice, more and more problems, but you have to take the time to do this to make sure that you are fully prepared for the test. And as always, contact me if you need any more help.